Live from the KHOU 11 studios, it's Great Day Houston. And now, here's your host, Deborah Duncan.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Great Day Houston. We have so many things on the show today. You might say we have a lot of balls in the air. First, let's talk basketball. Do you know who holds the world record for the longest shot ever made? Do you know? Have any idea? It is Kobe Bryant of the LA Lakers. Well, maybe the legendary Michael Jordan, or what about Magic Johnson? Well, the answer is none of the above, although they're all great basketball players. So let's go to our correspondent, Courtney Perner, for the answer. So, Courtney, who has the record for the longest basketball shot?
It's this guy right here, Thunder Law from the Harlem Globetrotters. They're here in Houston. Yeah, you guys can give it up now. We told the kids here that they had to be quiet. Right now I'm at Regis School in Spring Branch. We told the kids you have to be really quiet, and so they didn't want to cheer, but they are so excited. I have no control. Now, Thunder,
yes.
Why do you even come up with the idea to have a world record shot?
Well, Globetrotters, we do a lot of things. And I got a call from one of our PR guys a few months ago, and he asked me could I make a full court shot. I'm like, I've seen a few NBA players do it,
You're
so
like,
it can't
I
be
can
that
do
hard.
that. Come on.
Yeah, and then he told me what the world record was. It was 104 feet. So I'm like, let's take it back 5 more feet. And then that's where we went from there.
Did all your friends clown you? Like, you're crazy.
No one believed I could do it, But I did it.
So were you nervous? Like, I saw the video of them measuring it all out, and they're putting tape, and it's all official there, but then you made it.
Yeah, I saw it happen. It turned out very well,
How'd you feel?
I felt great. Did
you cry? Did you tear up a little bit?
I'm thinking about what I'm going to do next, so, it's on to the next one.
All right, Deborah, now Thunder's not the only one here. You remember Cheese. He's been to the show before.
Hi, Cheese.
I wanted to say, hey, Deborah, of course, one of the best ball handlers in the business. Now, Deborah, 109 feet, 9 inches is okay, but me and some of the boys here at the Regis School, we think we got this. I mean, what's a half-court shot? 40 feet, 50 feet?
Hard,
Are you guys ready? We can totally do this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
Not quite there.
No. Nothing. We got nothing. I need to practice more.
No.
Look at how cute he is. Ridiculous. Get it. Get it. Oh, he almost made it. More practice. We'll see you a little bit later, Deborah.
All right. Hey, Courtney, I want to know, is Thunder the name on his birth certificate?
Thunder, is that the name on your birth certificate?
Thunder. I actually got that name in training camp. I was in training camp and I was just doing what I do, throwing down some thunderous, crazy monsters.
Yes, he's a dunker, Deborah. I'm going to make him do it later.
All right, and tell Cheese I'm giving him a kiss back. There we go. All right, thank you very much, Courtney. Our next guest is putting the full court press on our beauty routine. They are the latest must-haves to tighten, tone, store, and more. Welcome Christy Corin and Brittany Mack with the Houston Beauty Guide. Hello, ladies. All right, tell us what Houston Beauty Guide is.
Basically, we are an online site. We allow the women of Houston to log on. They can look at any or locate any beauty business in the Houston area. And then industry professionals and salon owners are also able to go onto the site, interact with the women of Houston, and they can give tips, tricks, tutorials, videos, product
talk
reviews.
about the products. Yeah, the product reviews are so important because so many of us, we just believe what we see on the bottle because that's all we had for so many years. But now that we have things online, we can say, okay, this says that I will go from a Shar-Pei to a smooth-faced, beautiful girl overnight. but let's see what the other folks are saying. Does it work or not? So great. You also research the latest things that are on the market because things are, being invented every day.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about some of the finds that you think that every girl should have in her drawer.
Sure. Well, the first one is the New Face Trinity, and the best way to think of this one, this is going to be your at-home facial experience. So all the good stuff you just mentioned, tightening, toning, you just cleanse your face, apply the primer, and then you take this, and I'll demo on Brittany here if you want to put a little bit on your cheek. And this is microcurrent technology. So if you've ever gotten a facial at the spa, when they're putting the machine on it, you kind of get the tingly, the metallic taste.
Yeah.
It does the same thing at home.
Okay, I want to feel that on my skin right here, just see what that does there. And so is this something that you would use every day, once a week?
Yep,
or?
you can use it every day.
Okay.
And the beep indicates when you need to change sections.
Okay. So it is like the professional ones.
It is, it is. And I actually tried this. I did half of my face just to see what the difference is, and I felt tighter, firmer. So
Yeah.
this is always
Did you
in my
fix it
morning.
before you came in
I
today?
did. I did.
Okay,
I did
yeah.
both sides today, so we're good. So
Yeah.
we're good.
Well,
So
very,
that's a new
very cool.
face. And then the little attachment here, that one is for the eyes and lip area.
Oh, gosh. Okay, yeah, so you can get there and get a little bit more specific in terms of that little areas right there. All right, I can see. Is it working? All right, what's our next thing?
The next one is the Tanda Zap. So this one uses the blue light LED technology. So if you have any issues with blemishes, also a little bit of vibration. So you get up to 1,000 uses on this. So you just literally click the orange light.
Now, is this one of those things that you do all the time just for maintenance, or is it when you have a breakout?
Just when you have a breakout or a blemish. You do it a couple times a day, and it clears it up faster.
Yeah, what does it do?
You know, the blue light technology really works to add some oxygen into your skin and really break down the bacteria. So.
Because that's what causes a lot of those breakouts,
Right.
either hormonal issues or the bacteria.
Right.
All right.
So our next item is the quantum scale. Amazing. Everyone always hates to see that 3-digit number on the scale. So the quantum scale is great because when you initially get it, you get on there, you weigh yourself, probably with your eyes closed. So the next time you go onto it, though, you can go ahead and
Brittany,
step on.
do you dare step on the scale on
I
TV?
weighed myself a couple of days ago.
Okay.
And so we'll see if I've lost anything.
And she goes on it, it tells you just if you've lost or gained weight. So it's a good way to track.
So okay. So
she's
it'll
lost
say
13 pounds.
Okay. Wow. Okay, speaking of beauty guide, how have you lost the 13 pounds? You knew you were coming on the show. Is that what it was?
exactly
right. How did you lose the weight?
Kind of cut out some of the carbs and hitting the gym twice a day.
That dang diet again.
Yeah.
We're always waiting for I took this new beauty pill and it just sucked the fat right out. Yeah, that never happens. But the cool thing about the scale, as you mentioned, I want to make sure I didn't talk over that point, is that it just says you've either gained a few pounds or lost a few pounds, but it doesn't give you that weight. Because a lot of us fixate on that, and then if we didn't lose what we wanted to lose, we'll go eat a whole bunch in our depression, or, either way. So that's a good thing.
It's kind of like when women like to feel if their clothes are getting snug or a little bit loose. It's the same thing, but it gives you a little bit more boost so you can actually see, wow, I've lost 30 pounds.
Yeah. Is it wrong to buy clothes 2 sizes bigger so you feel like you've lost weight? I was just wondering. Okay, well, our next item over here.
The next item is the Cool It Caddy, and we actually have one for you, Deborah. So this one is perfect for anyone in Texas. So you carry around your makeup. There's always an issue of your makeup melting. You freeze this overnight. This will keep your makeup items cool for 8 hours.
So you don't get out with lipstick that's melted in your car or whatever. Yeah, that's amazing.
And it's cute, so it's not some big atrocious thing you have to carry around, but I mean, good pocketing for it and everything.
That's a great idea. You're right. And of course, when a lot of makeup is ruined, if certain things melt, and then other things become, a health hazard if they get too warm and that bacteria gets all in there. So that's a great idea. All right.
The next one is the Micro Pedi. We're always searching for something to smooth our feet, right, ladies? We've gone through the pet egg, the metal scraper, everything. This one does all the work for you. You literally just turn it on.
And it just, because otherwise with that pumice stone, you'll start rubbing, and your arm gets tired.
Absolutely.
But right here, it does it itself.
And you have 4 different grits to it, so depending on what shape your feet in, it can go from fine to extra coarse.
If you're laying in bed next to your husband and you cut his leg, you might want to get that little thing there. If you're drawing blood, you might want to go ahead and do that right there. All right.
Next item is Revlon tweezers with an LED light. So, I mean, this is handy. Even in the natural light, you just turn on the little blue light, and you get a little extra shine to where you're tweezing.
So you can see. Now all they need is a magnifying glass past 40, and you're good. Otherwise, you might pluck the wrong thing. Okay.
And then the last one we have isn't the actual device, but if anyone knows or shops at Sephora, if you go into Sephora, you get a facial scan. It's called the Pantone Color IQ. They will match your facial tone, and they can give you the shade of foundation in up to 1,500 different brands.
Okay, this is great because oftentimes what do? We kind of put it on, and depending on the light in the area that you're in, you walk out in the hallway, you try to make it match. This way, you get a little extra help in making it match. Because again, a lot of us have that drawer full of stuff, especially when our skin changes from summer to winter. That drawer full of makeup, and you put it on, and you look like you have 2 different things going on right there.
Well, especially good, too, if you're traveling and you can't remember what shade of foundation you wear, you're buying a different brand, they store it all in their system for you.
Well, this is really, really cool. Okay, so you all kind of created this whole idea of the beauty guide. How did that come about?
It kind of happened organically. Christy and I have been friends for over a decade, and she has a background in the beauty industry. I'm a nutritionist, but I love all things hair, makeup, nails. So we kind of decided just to combine our passion and create a space online for women to go.
Yeah, and being a nutritionist, do you also focus on things that are good for your skin?
Yes, yes, because beauty on the inside is just as important as beauty on the outside. So what you put into your body, it will definitely show on the outside in terms of, you know, the health of your hair and your skin and nails, things like that.
Well, ladies, thank you very much for bringing us these products. These are really cool. For more on the Houston Beauty Guide and the gadgets you just saw, you can log on to greatdayhouston.com. Well, coming up a bit later, we will be talking about, speaking of losing weight earlier, fad diet. So today on Facebook, we want to know, what is the most ridiculous diet you've heard of or perhaps even tried, like the ear stapling diet. They say piercing the cartilage of your inner ear suppresses your appetite. Or what about the, yeah, isn't that weird? Okay, or what about the chewing diet, where you have to chew each bite over 32 times? Basically, you just give up on eating. You're like, I'm done, I'm tired. Okay, let us know your crazy diet, how long it lasted, and did it work? Log on and let us know. We'll share some of your comments throughout the show. Ladies, any crazy diets you've ever tried that you'd admit on TV? Or maybe a friend of yours tried? Yes.
There's a diet on Pinterest. What is it? The Eat Your Heart Out diet. That one's pretty crazy.
Oh, what do you do on that one?
One day you eat fruit, the next day you eat all vegetables. One day you can only eat bananas. One day,
we're going to talk about that diet a little bit later on to see if it really works. Okay. Coming up, the next big gift-giving holiday is just around the corner, Valentine's. At the Peddler Show, you can find good old-fashioned gifts from the heart, many of them handmade with love.